In the heart of the English countryside, surrounded by rolling hills and lush greenery, lay the small village of Willowbrook. Nestled amidst the tranquil landscape stood an old, weather-beaten house known as Ravenwood Manor. It had long been whispered among the villagers that Ravenwood Manor was haunted, its halls echoing with the whispers of restless spirits. One stormy night, a group of friends gathered at Ravenwood Manor for a weekend getaway. Among them were Lucy, a bold and adventurous young woman, Mark, her skeptical best friend who scoffed at the idea of ghosts, Emily, the bookish one who believed in the supernatural, and Tom, the joker of the group who masked his fear with humor. As they approached the imposing gates of Ravenwood Manor, the wind howled ominously, and lightning streaked across the darkened sky. Lucy laughed nervously, her excitement tinged with apprehension, while Mark rolled his eyes, dismissing the tales of hauntings as mere superstition. But as they stepped inside the ancient house, they felt a chill settle over them, and the air grew heavy with the weight of centuries-old secrets. Shadows danced in the flickering candlelight, and the sound of creaking floorboards echoed through the empty halls. As night fell, strange occurrences began to unfold. Doors slammed shut of their own accord, and ghostly apparitions flickered in and out of sight. Emily's heart raced as she witnessed the spectral figures, her belief in the supernatural confirmed, while Tom's bravado waned with each passing moment. Determined to uncover the truth behind Ravenwood Manor's haunted reputation, the friends delved deeper into its darkened corridors. They stumbled upon hidden passageways and forgotten chambers, each more ominous than the last. But as they pressed on, they unknowingly awakened an ancient evil that had lain dormant for centuries. In the depths of Ravenwood Manor, they discovered a forbidden chamber adorned with arcane symbols and mysterious artifacts. Lucy's pulse quickened as she gazed upon the eerie relics, sensing the presence of something malevolent lurking in the shadows. Mark's skepticism wavered as he felt a chill run down his spine, and Emily's books suddenly seemed woefully inadequate in the face of true terror. As they attempted to flee the cursed house, they found themselves ensnared in a web of darkness and despair. The walls seemed to close in around them, trapping them in a nightmare from which there was no escape. Tom's laughter turned to screams of terror as he felt invisible hands closing around his throat, while Emily's pleas for help echoed unanswered in the empty halls. In the end, only Lucy managed to escape the clutches of Ravenwood Manor, her mind haunted by the memories of that fateful night. She returned to Willowbrook, a changed woman, forever marked by the horrors she had witnessed. And so, Ravenwood Manor remained a dark and forbidding presence in the village, its secrets buried beneath layers of dust and decay. But the villagers knew better than to venture too close, for they knew that some nightmares were best left undisturbed. It was a crisp autumn evening when my friends and I decided to embark on an adventure like no other. We found ourselves in the quaint town of Mistwood, nestled amidst the mist-covered hills of the English countryside. Our destination? The legendary Ravenwood Manor, a place whispered about in hushed tones by the locals. As we approached the gates of Ravenwood Manor, a sense of trepidation washed over me. The air was heavy with the scent of damp earth and decaying leaves, and the moon cast eerie shadows across the overgrown garden. Yet, despite the chill that ran down my spine, I couldn't suppress the thrill of excitement that coursed through me. With flashlights in hand and hearts pounding with anticipation, my friends and I crossed the threshold of Ravenwood Manor. The grand foyer greeted us with faded tapestries and dusty chandeliers, remnants of a bygone era. As we explored the labyrinthine corridors, each step seemed to echo with the whispers of the past. As night fell, the atmosphere grew increasingly oppressive. Doors slammed shut behind us, and strange apparitions flickered in and out of sight. My friend Sarah clutched my arm tightly, her eyes wide with fear, while Jack attempted to rationalize the inexplicable occurrences. But as we delved deeper into the bowels of Ravenwood Manor, it became clear that something sinister lurked within its walls. In a forgotten chamber hidden beneath the main staircase, we stumbled upon a collection of arcane artifacts and forbidden tomes. The air grew thick with the scent of ancient magic, and I felt a chill run down my spine as I gazed upon the ominous relics. Before we could react, a malevolent force made itself known, enveloping us in a suffocating darkness. Shadows danced and twisted, coalescing into nightmarish shapes that seemed to hunger for our souls. Sarah screamed in terror, her voice lost in the cacophony of chaos, while Jack's bravado crumbled in the face of true horror. Trapped within the confines of Ravenwood Manor, we fought desperately to escape the clutches of the malevolent entity that sought to consume us. But with each passing moment, our strength waned, and it became increasingly clear that we were no match for the darkness that lurked within. In the end, only I managed to escape the clutches of Ravenwood Manor, my mind haunted by the memories of that fateful night. As I stumbled out into the cold embrace of dawn, I knew that I would never be the same again. And though Ravenwood Manor may have claimed the lives of my friends, its dark legacy would live on, a warning to all who dared to tread its cursed halls.